Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're on our way to Elkins, West Virginia this morning. We're going to meet up with a couple other Jeeps. We're going to have 3 Gladiators and 1 JL, so it's going to make for an interesting day. We're going to start our day in Elkins and take as many scenic, unpaved back roads as possible to find ourselves in the Canaan Valley Blackwater Falls area where we'll spend the night. We'll be using Gaia Maps on our trip today, so I'll share that information with you as we go. So if you want to come back and visit some of these locations, it'll be easy for you to find. Hope you join us for the ride. We're making our way up the mountain to the Bickle observation tower. The tower was built in 1933, and you can get a really good view, a really good 360-degree view of Randolph County. There's not very many of these towers left, so it's worth the trip up here, and it's really close to the parking spot. You don't have to walk very far at all to get to the tower. We're making our way up to the Olson observation tower now. This tower was originally built in 1922 on Backbone Mountain, but it was replaced in 1963. This tower has 133 steps overlooking the Monongahela National Forest. It's absolutely breathtaking views. The best part about this tower is the canyon rim trails on the way back down the mountain. And it's a pretty good little trail. It had a nice little washout we played in for a few minutes. This hasn't been a real difficult trail, but everybody in the group really enjoyed it. We're almost to the end, and the treat there is going to be a really beautiful waterfall. Now that we made our way to the end of the Canyon Rim Trail, we're going to go over and visit Douglas Falls. You can hike to the top of the falls or the bottom. We chose to go down to the bottom. And we were not disappointed. Davis, West Virginia. These guys have been working on this truck for like 2 hours. Now that we made it to Davis, we're going to catch some dinner at Wicked Wilderness Restaurant. After that, we're going to head over to the Canaan Loop and try to do that in the dark.
Everybody just saw you eat chips and groceries.
The first part of the Canaan Loop is mostly a gravel road with a bunch of dispersed camping sites all along the side. You shouldn't have any problems finding a place to camp here. But as you get deeper into the trails, things get a little bit more sketchy. And the trails are pretty tight, so you got to be prepared to pinstripe your Jeep. been a pretty awesome trail, but it is super hard to film in the dark. We're going to have to come back and do this trail in the daylight because I'm sure we missed a lot of beautiful scenery. Definitely worth doing again for sure. We spent the night in Davis at the Canaan Inn, but now we're headed into the Dolly Sods wilderness area. It's really one of my favorite places in West Virginia. I grew up hunting in this area as a kid. There's really no other place in West Virginia quite like it. Place is unbelievably beautiful. The trees are all blown and branches are on one side. It's just really a cool place. Well, it's time to head down the mountain. We're going to go past one more iconic West Virginia landmark on our way home. hope you enjoyed our weekend adventure. If you know of any trails or destinations that we need to put on our list to go visit, please leave those comments and thoughts down below.